Most people buy an air purifier thinking the machine price is the only expense. But real talk, the replacement filters can cost you double that amount in just 2 years. I've tested the top 5 models for 2026, from the budget-friendly $80 options to the heavy hitters that scrub the air in massive living rooms. One of these units has a game-changing feature that could save you hundreds of dollars in maintenance down the road, and it's sitting at the #1 spot. Let's get into the real data. Before we look at the units, here are 3 things spec sheets often hide. First, beware the replacement trap. A cheap $50 unit might require pricey filters every 3 months. Always check the annual running cost, not just the sticker price. Second, look at the CAD AR rating versus your actual room size. If you put a small unit rated for 100 square feet in a 500 square foot living room, you're basically just running a fancy fan. It won't cycle the air fast enough to catch allergens before they settle. Finally, check the sleep factor. If you need the best air purifier for your bedroom, you need to know if the lights turn off completely. A bright blue LED at 2 a.m. is a deal breaker for most people. With those tips in mind, let's start the countdown with number 5. Starting off at number 5, we have the GermGuardian AC4825E. This is your classic 22-inch tower, and if you are dealing with a tight space or a dorm room, the vertical footprint is perfect. It's widely known as a solid best air purifier for allergies because it doesn't just use a HEPA filter, it combines it with UVC light technology to help kill airborne bacteria and viruses. In terms of specs, it's rated for rooms up to roughly 153 square feet for maximum efficiency, cycling that air nearly 5 times an hour. The 3-speed control is simple, but the real story here is the relief it brings. One parent mentioned that after setting this up in their kids' room during flu season, they noticed the air just smelled cleaner, and the white noise effect on high helped their son sleep better. Another user with severe allergies reported that within 24 hours of running it, their morning congestion and stuffy nose significantly dropped. However, you need to know about the light. The UVC bulb emits a glow that some find cool, but others find distracting at night. A piece of electrical tape fixes that quickly. Also, some units have a new plastic smell right out of the box, but users report it fades after a day or 2 of running. For under $100, it's a reliable defense against seasonal sniffles. Next up in number 4 is the crowd favorite, the LEVOIT Core 300P. If you search for top-rated air purifiers, this cylindrical unit dominates the conversation with over 119,000 ratings. It's the definition of bang for your buck, usually sitting around the $85 mark. It's compact, standing just over 14 inches high, making it the best air purifier for bedroom setups where you don't want a massive appliance taking up space. The Core 300P uses a high-torque motor to cover spaces up to 1,073 square feet in theory, but it really shines in rooms around 200 square feet where it can cycle air rapidly. The Quiet Keep technology is the real deal here. In sleep mode, it drops to 24 dB, which is basically a whisper. A pet owner with 2 cats mentioned that even with the litter box nearby, this little cylinder eliminated the odors that used to linger in the hallway. Another buyer dealing with remodeling said they could literally feel the difference in air crispness overnight. The main limitation is the lack of auto mode on this specific P model. You have to manually adjust the fan speed. However, for the price, the manual controls are responsive and durable. If you need a simple, effective workhorse that won't keep you awake, this is the one to beat. Moving on to number 3, we have the BLUEAIR BluePure 511i Max. If you want tech features without the bulk, this is your pick. It's designed for smaller rooms, roughly 193 square feet for optimal cleaning, but it does it with style and smarts. The standout feature here is the Real Track algorithm. Instead of a generic timer, it calculates exactly how dirty your fister is based on actual fan speed and pollution levels, so you aren't throwing away money on early replacements. At just over $100, you get app connectivity that actually works. You can schedule it to ramp up before you get home or monitor air quality from your phone. The proprietary HEPA silent tech allows it to run quieter than a whisper on low, just 19 decibels. One user placed this in their dining room and found it surprisingly effective at scrubbing cooked fish smells from dinner, something weaker units struggle with. Another owner loved the washable pre-filter sleeve, which catches big dust bunnies and pet hair before they clog the main filter, extending its life. A heads up on the odor. A few users mentioned a chemical smell during the first 24 hours of use. I recommend running it in a garage or a well-ventilated room for the first day to off gas. Once that clears, it's one of the most efficient and aesthetically pleasing smart units on the market. Don't forget to check the description for the most up-to-date pricing on these models. At number 2, we have the legendary Coway Air Mega AP1512HH, often called the Mighty. This boxy unit has an almost cult-like following for a reason. It is an absolute tank. If you are looking for the best HEPA air purifier for smoke or heavy particulate loads, this industrial design means business. It features a 4-stage filtration system, including an ionizer, and an eco mode that actually shuts the fan off when the air is clean, saving you energy. This unit is rated for rooms up to 361 square feet, making it a great air purifier for home living areas. The sensor sensitivity is fantastic. One user noted that it kicks into high gear within seconds of lighting a cigar, clearing the room before the smoke can settle. Another long-term owner mentioned they've had theirs running 24/7 for years, and it still keeps their home smelling fresh despite having multiple dogs. It's built to last. The downside? The bright LED quality indicator can light up a dark bedroom like a runway. Most owners just use a light dimming sticker or some tape to cover it up. It's a small hassle for a machine that cleans this aggressively. If you want performance that rivals units twice the price, the Coway Mighty is still the king of reliability. And finally, the number 1 spot goes to the Shark HP152, also known as the NeverChange. Remember that hook about saving money? Here it is. Shark claims this filter lasts up to 5 years, potentially saving you over $150 in replacement costs compared to competitors. That alone justifies the higher upfront price tag in the $180 range. But it's not just about savings, it's about power. This unit covers up to 650 square feet, making it a true air purifier for large room applications. It features Clean Sense IQ, which tracks air quality in real time and adjusts the fan automatically. But the kicker is the odor neutralizer technology, a cartridge that actually releases a fresh scent while scrubbing the bad ones. One user said their home usually smelled like dog after work, but with the Shark, it just smells neutral and clean. Another reviewer tested it while frying bacon, and the unit ramped up and killed the grease smell faster than any other purifier they've owned. Some might find the unit a bit larger than expected, but the performance to maintenance ratio is unbeatable. You aren't just buying clean air, you're buying freedom from constant filter shopping. For the combination of smart sensors, massive coverage, and that incredible 5-year filter life, the Shark HP152 is the best air purifier of 2026. So there you have it. If you want the smart tech and app control, the BLUEAIR at number 3 is a fantastic choice. But if you want to set it and forget it and keep your wallet happy by not buying filters every 6 months, the Shark HP152 at number 1 is the clear winner. I've left links to all of them below so you can graph the current deals. Smash that like button if this helped you out and subscribe for more real-world tech tests. Catch you in the next one.